Hello everyone, Robert Amar here, and for the first time ever, I watched The Room. Oh boy. Now, this is going to be my review on the movie. I'm going to talk about what comes with this Blu-ray edition, if any of you want to get it on Amazon. I highly suggest you do. It is like... I've got so many problems with this film after watching it that it's just too much to address. So I'm going to be saying some of them, not all of them. But there were so many things wrong with the film. Like, so many. Now, firstly, I'm just going to say what's inside the disc, what's with the cover, all of that. First impressions of putting it on and watching it. Oh boy. Okay, so first things first. You got the disc, okay, you got the cover. It's Tommy Wiseau. Now, this movie is directed, it is written and played by Tommy Wiseau. So the main character at the front cover, his name is Johnny. He is played by Tommy Wiseau. He is the director, screenwriter, and also main character. Now, inside, you find a photo of Tommy Wiseau, okay? First thing, literally, as soon as you open it, it's right there. Now, at the back, it is for Tommy Wiseau underwear. This is just telling you that you could buy his underwear. Yeah, and then it also comes with a thing here, which is like, we're just basically telling all the scenes in the movie. You can get merchandise from the film. And then you got a nice, you got the disc, a nice little photo of a doggy, okay? And then if you take out the disc, you get another cover, and that's just Tommy Wiseau with the rest of the cast. Now, personally, this has been named the worst movie ever made in the history of mankind. It is, dead honestly, probably the best movie I have ever watched in my entire life. Now, let me tell you why. There are many things wrong with this film. And I mean there are many things wrong with this film. Like, the acting, first of all, the acting. Oh! It's shit. I know what you're thinking is like, well, that's a mean thing to say, isn't it? Yeah, no. It's dead awful. It's the worst acting I've ever seen in any film ever. In fact, it's an embarrassment to even call it acting, and it's an embarrassment to call this a film. It's... Imagine you're back at high school, right? You're back at high school and you have like that drama class, and like you don't know what the hell you're doing, you're just doing it because you have to. And it's like one of the major scenes, right? Is like, I'm pretty sure everyone would know what this scene's from. You know the part where it's like, you know what, I might as well just demonstrate it, because, yeah, I can. I did not hit her. It's not true. I didn't hit her. That's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. That scene is an embarrassment. It's just dead awful. There's many different lines in the film, like that line there. Like him saying, I did not hit her. It's not true. I did not hit her. That's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. It's like that line there. That is a popular line from film. There is also another popular line, which is him going to a corner and screaming, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa!" Like lines like that. It's so stupid, but like it's so good. It's funny to watch, and that's the thing. I enjoyed watching this film. Although it is the worst film I've ever seen, it's also the best film I've ever seen, because the acting is so bad that it's so good. I love this film, and that's saying a lot. Now, before I continue saying, let's just get a little deep into the film, okay? Let's cut some bits of here and there. I'm not going to show you the scenes because I don't think I'm allowed to. I don't think YouTube will let me. But I will tell you exactly what happened in the scenes and tell you why this movie is so good but so bad at the same time. So without further ado, this is The Room. These are my thoughts. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, first things first. 10 seconds into the film... No, that's a lie. Okay, I shouldn't say 10 seconds. like not even 3 minutes into the film, and we get our first sex scene. Not even 3 minutes into the film. So it starts off with 3 minutes of title sequences. You got 3 title sequences of Tommy Wiseau Productions. You've got one which is like a planet with his name on it, one dropping from the ceiling, and one really stupid one. But it's like 3 different logo brands of Tommy Wiseau Productions. And then you get wide shot after wide shot after wide shot after wide shot for about another 2 minutes going. And then you finally meet our main protagonist, Johnny, and he is on a tram. Remember this, he's on a tram from like a little bit of the film because he doesn't have a car. Just wait, okay? Wait for later in the thing. Now, after that, he goes into his house and we finally get to meet his fiancée, Lisa. Now, Lisa is the definition of a bitch. See, she is like... So basically, storyline is there's a man named Johnny, there's a girl named Lisa. Lisa is Johnny's fiancée. Lisa doesn't love Johnny. Lisa loves Mark. Mark is Johnny's best friend. Lisa and Mark have an affair. Johnny gets depressed. At the end of the film, after they have their party, and all this random crap goes on, Johnny puts a gun into his mouth, and he pulls the trigger. And then what happens at the end of the film? Lisa and Mark, they find his body, and once they find his body, they look at it, they start to cry. Mark is just looking at Lisa like, this is your fault. You're the reason this happened, okay? Then Lisa has the decency to say, oh, he's dead now. Now we can sleep together as much as we want. Now we can be together because I love you, Mark. And the best line in the film, the most actually decent acting, in the entire film, the best acting in the entire film is when Tommy Wiseau sticks a gun in his mouth and pulls the trigger. That is the best acting in the film. And the best line in the film is after that, when Mark says to Lisa, I don't want to speak to you again, you bitch. It's so bad. It's the oh my. Oh, okay. So basically, after all that happens, and then like all that, she cries, and then the kid comes in. This kid is named Johnny. Yeah, that's it. You got Johnny, and then you got Danny. Danny is like is played by a 20-year-old, but he's supposed to be 15, 16 in the movie. But he's supposed to be a little kid, but he doesn't act like one. He acts like... So in the first scene, before Lisa, like probably 4 minutes into the film, before Lisa and Johnny have their 4-minute sex scene, I'll come back to that in a bit. The 4-minute sex scene, the character who's supposed to be 16 years old, wants to join in and have sex with him. Yeah, that happens a lot during the film, by the way. But that's a continuing running joke during the film. Holy crap. And then we find out later in the film that Johnny likes drugs. Not Johnny. Danny. Shut up. Danny loves drugs. Danny did a lot of drugs, and then the drug dealer comes by with a gun. He puts the gun in his face. He puts him on the ground like, where's my money, man? I need my money. Come on. Pay up. Come on, give me the money. No, like that kind of crap. It happens in one scene. And then luckily, out of nowhere, Johnny and Mark run in, and they see the guy with the gun, and they grab him, and then he's just like, we'll take him to jail now. We'll take him to jail. We'll go to jail now. We'll take him to jail, eh? Take him to jail? Eh? So basically, and then the guy with the guns is like, they take the gun off him, and then he's like, no, don't take me to jail. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Like, it's so stupid. How it's such a stupid film. Nah, but like, Honestly, it's so bad. And then like he find out he's doing drugs, and he's like, "Why would you be doing drugs? You're too young. You shouldn't be doing drugs." And then Lisa, oh, don't even get me started on Lisa's mum. Oh my lord. Okay, listen here. So Lisa's mum is this very, 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 very old lady, and yeah, her life is it's shocking. It's shocking. Now, the reason I'm saying it's shocking isn't because it is shocking. It's because her lines change during the film. She says in the film that like, oh, because Lisa wants to break up with Johnny, right? Right? Okay, she wants to break up with Johnny. And then her mum's like, but he's the only reason you have money. He got you a car. He got you a house. Okay? He got you a house. You need to be kind to him. I respect him like he's my own son. He's like my own son to me. You don't be rude to my own son, yeah? It's stuff like that. And then like later like, oh, I'm dying. And then Lisa's like, oh, no, you're not dying. And then she's like, I am dying. I got the test back today. Oh, I got breast cancer. I will be dead in about 2 months. 2 months passed in the film. I'm still not dead. I never had breast cancer. It would be a joke to you. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid thing. She forgets a lot. It's like a big plot hole in the film, right? Biggest one is when she says, you and Donnie have been together for 5 years now, You've been together for 5 years. You can't do this to Johnny. Later in film, Johnny's like, oh, we've been together for 7 years. We've been together for 7 years, Lisa. I love you so much. It's like, oh my lord. It's... Okay, now before I forget, I really need to talk about these sex scenes, because seriously, it's so... I know how bad that sounds. I want to talk about this, but I really need to, because holy crap. Now, there are 5 sex scenes in the film. All of them lasting around 4 or 5 minutes each. And then at the end of the film, where Johnny is just destroying everything in the house, he doesn't think about happy times with him and Lisa. He thinks about the sex scenes. It seems to be a recurring theme during the film, but like, it's just sex scenes and cheating. It's basically all the film is. Like, if I took away all the major parts, you'd probably in total have around 20-30 minutes worth of sex scenes. It's disturbing. And it shows way too much. Like, when I say way too much, I mean way too much. Like, disgustingly too much. I don't want to see Tommy Wiseau's ass for most of the film. I just don't. It's worse when you see his balls hanging out, more than you see that. It's disgusting how much, how graphic and how much they put into it. Now, if you've seen the movie dedicated to it, like how this movie was made, called The Disaster Artist, with James Franco and Seth Rogen and all that, you'll know that they've done, I think it was like 19 minutes worth of one scene, but they had to cut out bits and place in different parts. And when you watch the film, you can see that. You can see where it's been cut and placed into different parts of the film. It's so it's so bad. So bad. But so funny. And one thing which I really, really hated about the film, I should say hated because I found it pretty funny, was when Lisa was saying to her mum, was like, I can't control my own life, okay? He chooses for me. He hit me, okay? He was drunk last night and he hit me. And then her mum has the decency to say, you don't get hit. That lie. You lying to me. And no, Johnny no drink. He no drink the good shit, okay? And the worst part is, besides all the random bullshit, you find out that Lisa's a feminist. And I'm not talking about the good kind of feminists, like men and women are equal. No, I'm talking about those feminists, okay? You know the ones I'm talking about. You know the ones I'm talking about. You know the ones that, like, they think they're the victim, but in reality, they're the ones that are making all the problems? Yeah, those ones. There's like a whole part, which is like, it's only things ladies talk about. When they're talking about, I'm cheating on my husband, or my soon-to-be husband, it's fine. I'm just sleeping with his best friend. Then the husband comes along, what are you two talking about? And then, he's like, we're not talking about anything. Go away, you male. It's so stupid how much that occurs in the film. It's just stupid. And It's just dumb. Oh my lord! And there's a character, right? I can't remember his name. Hallelujah! But he has this. He's like a doctor in the film. He's friends with Tommy and Danny and like Tommy and Mark because they've been friends since high school. And like he's played by this actor, but later in the film you meet this other character who looks nothing like him, right? Nothing like him. And then you find out it's the same guy. They changed actors halfway through the film. It's it's so stupid. They didn't just cut out the character. They changed actors halfway through film. Great. Just great. I love it. Yes. I don't really know what else to say for this film except there's so many problems with this film, but I love it. If you want to see a good movie that you don't want to take seriously and have a laugh, this is perfect. That's all I have to say. It's so good.